Uplift Mania on Dackathon, and thank you to the Dackathon organizers for asking us to be such a big part of the schedule. We weren't expecting that. We were like, "What's a Dackathon?" So we're grateful to be here and to have an attentive audience. And by the way, with so many people blacked out on their couch, I'm sure they're all like, they're eating lunch, they're walking the dog, they're hanging around, doing whatever they're doing with their day. But thank you for listening in. My name is Greg Smithwick. I'm Uplift Greg in the Uplift server world. Sue is Sue FG. If you see her in the game, if you're one of the lucky people that's been whitelisted on the server and is building in the community, Sue has magical powers and amazing skills. So make sure you seek her out. And the other folks that are in the chat with us right now that qualify as OG would be Virginia Rupert and Laugh Track. Laugh Track is my roommate Donna. Throughout this hour, whenever I say chicken ka, that'll happen because that's what Donna's kind of become famous for. She's in the other end of the house right now. She's my roommate, and I want her to tell her story about how she came to Minecraft. And the same with Sue. Ginny, I think, maybe got some exposure to Minecraft because she has young people living in her house, and so she sort of got started that way. And now they mock and ridicule her for playing Minecraft. It's hilarious. So welcome Sue and Virginia and Laugh Track. And this is also, now check this out. This kind of has become a panel of women of the Uplift, because we have more than half of our what we call the CK7, the people that are in control of the Chicken Ka city and district are women, and we're super excited about that. Jennifer is not going to be with us. I don't think she works these hours. Jennifer is who Corey refers to as the Banksy of the Uplift World. She's the one that's done all those amazing murals, the one under the rails platform at the cathedral, and the one in the Origin Cave. She's now commissioned to do works on the Boyd Community Cluster plot and in the Blue Room, the big art display area that Corey created for M Blue. So she's getting pretty famous, and she's actually I hope she's getting paid for doing artwork in the Uplift World. This is one of the things that I'm personally most excited about, that my friend Sue, who has a lot of knowledge about how to do things with textiles and weaving and banners and signs, she can do those things for other people, and they can remunerate her. They can pay her out of game. They can pay her with diamonds or cocoa beans or whatever it is she needs. There's going to be an exchange of talent for items and material. Not everybody's going to want to grow their own food. It's crazy because it's super simple to grow food in Minecraft, but there's going to be, I don't want to say scarcity necessarily, but scarcity of effort. Like, not everybody's going to want to dig through 8 million miles of bedrock to get diamonds and gold and things like that. My friend Laugh Track, that's her passion. That's the thing she loves the best about this game, is getting down there in a Zen mode and hammering away at rocks and making big, beautiful caverns and getting all those resources out for other people to use to make things. Right. So that's why we're excited to have them along. So welcome Laugh Track and Virginia and Sue.
Hello.
There you have it. That's everything from the women's panel here at Dackathon. No, Laugh Track, why don't you tell the story about how you started playing Minecraft?
Oh, well, actually, Greg, of course. I watched Greg and Corey and them playing on it, and I love to watch them, but I was afraid to get in on it. So eventually, at some point, Greg had me to, I went ahead and downloaded it and got started. And Greg created me a nice, safe little space, so I wouldn't get killed by mobs, because I was terrified. I was just, it kind of felt to me like, if I get killed by mobs, then I'm dead, like really dead. It kind of felt like that. So I had to get through that. And of course, then after a while of that, I just said, you know what? I really want to go mining. So I went down in the mine with the scary monsters, and I started mining. But I really loved it, so I just kept doing it. And the mobs and all that just kind of became part of the deal, And when I was, I guess that was about six months in, I go with Greg. Is that right? After like 3 properties in 6 months.
It was a little less than that.
Really?
I think. Yeah, the thing I remember being most scared of was burning up in lava.
Oh my God.
And there are ways to save yourself from that. And so having someone over your shoulder playing in the other side of the room is helpful, because Absolutely. I could tell her, You can put some gravel down and fill up that lava pit, and then it won't flow out onto the walking path. You can carry a bucket of water to put yourself out if you catch fire. These are all hazards in the Minecraft world. And the mob thing, they only come out at night, right? And so as long as you go to sleep as soon as the sun goes down, you're gonna wake back up and it'll be mob free around you. So that there are ways to stay
Except
safe.
in caves.
Yeah, except in caves where you have lots of armloads of torches everywhere you go. And so there are ways to keep yourself safe while you're learning what the sounds are, what the clues are that you're in a place where bad things might happen. And so Laugh Track caught onto that really quick, and now she's a relatively fearless survival Minecraft player. She thinks all the people complaining and being scared of mobs like just need to get in and see how it works and figure out if you got armor and a sword, you're good. You're going to be fine. You can, it's not like they just kill you. You can also stabby them and collect the stuff they drop, which is useful. Bones from skeletons make bone meal. String from spiders makes bows and arrows and fishing rods. Gunpowder from the creepers makes fireworks shells. So there's lots of useful reasons to have mobs enabled. But when we're talking now about a survival district, that doesn't necessarily mean mobs are enabled. It just means you can die, you can drown, you can burn up in lava, you can starve. It doesn't mean those mobs will necessarily be enabled. It just means if you fall off a giant thing, your character is gonna die and you're gonna have to get respawn. And I love when Donna talks about the fact that I didn't understand trying to teach her the game. It was frustrating for me because she was like, she was internalizing the trauma of her computer generated character because she hadn't gamed a lot. Those of us who have been playing Mario for 25, 30 years are used to Mario dying and we have to start over again. But for someone who doesn't come to this from a background in gaming, they feel a little more reticent about their character dying. For most of us that play games, it says, it's either start over or put another quarter in the slot. Right? That's how we've been doing things in video games for a long time. So thank you, Laugh Track. Anything else you want to let people in on about your experience?
Mining is the bomb. I love mining. That's my favorite thing. I love my little diamonds and emeralds and all the good things. I can never be anywhere and I see resources and just walk past them. I have to at least look at them. You know what I'm saying? Even though I have so many resources, I don't know what I'll ever do with them all.
All of them survival, are all of them
all from survival, all from mining and mining and collecting and whatnot, trading with villagers and all that.
Yep.
I still want, I can't, I don't know how many boxes, how many chests of coal I have, but every time I see some coal on a mountain, I'm like, oh, let me go get that. But I don't, like, oh yes, I need those 2 bits of coal. No,
right.
I don't.
Well, and coal is useful for smelting other items into better materials and making prettier blocks and bricks. So the resources that Donna's mining, and when Corey talks about, are you jealous of people that got into Bitcoin on day one? Donna's who he's talking about, because she really has survival mined an amazing amount of resources out of the ground, and she's got it all stockpiled, and she's going to be looking to to help you establish yourself in the Minecraft world by selling you the things you need. You're going to want diamonds because they make better tools. You're going to want emeralds because that's how you trade. You're going to want coal and iron because that's how you smelt and you make new things. So thank you, Donna. I appreciate it. Laugh Track's real name is Donna, by the way, just in case that's not clear. All right. Sue, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. When did you join the Minecraft server?
I don't know the specific time. I don't know.
Were we still in the old cathedral?
Yes, I think, yes, we were.
Okay. So that's about the first 90 days that the server existed.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you and Corey kept bugging me to join because Donna wanted other female energy in here.
Yes.
Now we've got a lot. But yeah, I was afraid to jump in because I had to spend $35 for a game.
Okay, $35, you got ripped off.
And then but my daughter, who is also on our panel or working, but part of the CK7, she has been playing since she was in high school. So I told her if she would help us or help me build a house and teach me how to do it. And that's really what got me in.
Right. Katie is, well, what's happened to my picture? That's weird. Katie is the person who has done 100% of the surveying you've seen on the 2D map. She's an amazing, she's amazingly skilled at the surveying and the math part of that, and has been a central part of how this is all happening. So I want to, this is what happened. Bob Benson, one of the first 5 people to join the server, put this on the beach. And I think somebody misspelled gratitude, but that's okay. We're grateful for their effort. And then Bob put up a sign that says, Bob, aka Bob Benson, is grateful to Corey and Greg for letting me join. So the first thing that happened in this server was an expression of gratitude by one of the members, and that's what this whole thing is built on. That's what's carried us forward all this way. There were a couple of months we weren't sure we could pay to keep the server turned on, and a member stepped up and they paid for the server to keep going. We had to beg people to come play. We especially begged women to come play because we had a hard time convincing them that this was a fun and cool thing to do. And so there you go. That's just a few pictures of this is the oldest part of the Uplift world, and it still exists. You can actually go visit it in the game when you are able to get onto the server. Let's see. Did I see that there was a chat message that I missed? Grateful for the early designers from Lisa Chandler. Thank you very much, Lisa. Sue, what else? Sue's got so much going on with her videos of the regatta. And can I show one of your videos? Is that all right?
Sure.
All right. Well, I got to pull it up now because I hadn't done that yet. So say stuff while I'm looking.
Well, I was just going to say that I have been terrified of mobs as well. But I went onto a friend's server and pretty much she held my hand to go through it. And then I realized that, if you die, you die, you come back. Now,
okay.
do we have it if you die that you get to keep your items?
I don't know that we've set that in motion yet. There is a plugin for that, but I don't want to add any new plugins until Dr. Wayne tells us that it won't crash the server. So I'll have to find that out for you. But we also have to have a chicken cob vote about whether to enable mobs on only a portion of our land, if that's even possible, or what we're going to do there. So
I like that idea, putting it on another server that we can just bounce back and forth between the servers.
Yeah, but that's expensive, right? Starting another server just for that, it can't be just chicken cob. We can't afford that.
Well, no, I mean another survival mob server that we can go back and forth with.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Somebody would have to pay for that server to exist. So we'd have to be figuring out how to accomplish that. Don't worry, Sue. We'll keep you safe. Okay, so this is what Sue's been up to. First of all, she and Ginny, who goes by Zestra in the game. Sue is Sue FG, Ginny is Zestra, and they built this amazing place out there. And then Sue sat down the other day and she made a tourism video, and I want to show it because this one is good, but the sound is a little funny. But the second one is so good. So I'm going to show them both.
I learned how to use this software doing this video.
Right.
So
there we go.
Something I know how to do.
All right. Here's the guided tour of the Woodstack Farm and Fay Vineyard from our friend Sue Gentry, Art Passions. Oh, shoot. Wait, stop. My bad.
Sound.
Technical difficulties.
The volume.
No, I actually got the volume. I just had the wrong speakers on.
Ruh-roh.
It's hard to explain. There we go. All right, let's make sure that's working. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear this. Can you hear it?
No.
Nope.
Why is that happening? Sorry, guys. I'm going to start again here. Oh, I didn't hit the share sound button. Gosh. Okay. I think I got it this time.
Are you looking for a quick getaway or a vacation destination? Perhaps you need a large hall for your next big conference. Is there a wedding in your future? We have something here for everyone at Woodstack Farm. We offer live concerts all year round, covering every genre of music. Plan a visit for the concert. Stay for a few days so you can take in all the amenities at the farm. This right here is our currently under construction event hall, available to accommodate large parties. We have a beautiful bridal suite included in our wedding package. We offer a full bar and menu, for any occasion. We give daily tours, so book yours today. While here, you can tour the grounds, you can enjoy the beautiful flower fields, and be sure to check out the original vineyard. You can arrive by water. We have several marinas located around the properties. Or, if you want, you can grab one of the helicopters over at Chicken Caw Hub.
This is the part where I learned that I'm going to have to build a heliport over at the Chicken Caw Transport Center.
If a helicopter's not your style and you prefer to travel by rail, you can take the beautiful surrounding area on your way out here. The concert venue should not be missed. The calendar is filled with every genre of music and offers the occasional outdoor theater performance as well. Guests can grab a seat on the bleachers or rent out one of the cabanas for their private party.
Sue, I heard a rumor that Corey Cottrell might be playing a gig at the Woodstack Farm stage. Is that true?
I hope he remembers that he told me we were going to look at doing that.
Oh, that you hope he doesn't forget the little people? Is that what you're saying? the local bar gigs that made him popular. Yeah.
We have a glass bottom dance floor that hovers over a coral aquarium with tropical fish. Behind the bleachers, you can grab a quick bite or enjoy a sit-down dinner here at the Wood Steak Grill. Our menu is full of dishes made from our locally grown food.
Don't
We
listen.
also have a great list of wines grown from our
What was that, Sue?
I said, don't listen, Lisa.
and paired with some beautiful steaks raised on our farm. If you're a band looking to book a gig, give us a call and schedule your tour today. We have many great behind-the-scenes stage amenities. First off is a private entrance and exit from the stage.
This is the best.
Of course, make sure you do this sober. Sometimes it's really hard to get down.
Didn't get down there for anything.
A waiting room here with a full menu. A dressing room available. The VIP lounge. And the recording studio and interview lounge.
This is so great.
State-of-the-art recording equipment. And private recording suites. Of course, this door is a little tricky too. You can see how many top hits we've had come out of this studio.
Trouble with the stairs too.
It's all that fine wine at
So
the
book your visit soon.
Woodstack Grill.
We are
Wood Steak
always
Grill.
growing and changing. There will always be something new to see here, and we look forward to your visit.
There you go. That's Sue's handiwork right there. I have not. I'm going to save the second one for a little while. We'll get a little further into the conversation, but I want everybody in the Uplift world to make a video like that. I want you all. I don't care how good you think your tools are. When I tell you that Sue basically made this from it's her first time ever doing anything like this. That's how good she did. For shame that you haven't made one. Go make a video to attract people to come see your part of the Uplift, because what's going to happen is those videos are going to make circulation. It's going to bring people into your region of this world. And we're going to give you a mechanism. You're going to have a mechanism to generate those visitors, but they're not just going to automatically come to your place because you built a dirt hut. It's going to have to be a really special dirt hut, and you're going to promote the crap out of it. And so I'm pretty excited that the team that we've built in Chicken Con not just talented builders, weavers, planners, and designers. But we're not bad at the sales and marketing thing either. So thank you, Sue. Good work.
You're welcome.
So what do you want to hire out to do for people in other survival worlds?
I don't know. Lisa's already recruited me for a video I see in the comments
Yep.
here.
Can we recruit Sue? Right. I want to book the recording studio. Yep.
And I'm presently working on another one for the vineyards, a little more in depth at the.
Nice. I think you should slur through the whole video.
Yeah.
Come to see the Fay Vineyard. Sample the wines we grow on our own property. There you go. I also, when we got to the part about the steaks, Lisa typed in, "I accept your values." So we're all good on the steak dinners. All right. Thank you, Sue. So Ginny Ruppert.
Yes.
Who became my hero yesterday when she floated into view and dropped at my feet the head of a Bigfoot to go along with Corey's. I was a little jealous of Corey's baby Yoda that you made. And I'm so excited that you brought me a Bigfoot head. I asked how she did it. She wouldn't tell me. So that's we're the keepers of arcane secrets in Chicken Ka, and this is one of yours, I guess.
Well, yes. I mean, I focus on interiors, and I got to have my tricks of the trade.
Right.
So people will come and check out, Fay Vineyards and be like, "Wow, how did they do that?"
Right. And so, well, I think, is it not correct? No, I'm not sure. Ginny, were you part of the group that got paid for the big art installation?
I was with Burning Man. I did not get the Tiamo one.
Okay, so Sue though and Laugh Track both got a pretty big, honest, real world payday for their help in putting together the big Tiamo build for one of the Uplift Art charity auctions that MBlue organized. And I just want to make sure you guys get that. These are folks that can be paid to do things in your world, and they're really good at them. And that's going to be a thing. They can be bought or rented at the very least. And forced friends, I don't know. It makes it sound even weirder. But Ginny, so you focus on interior design. Has anybody paid you to do a house interior yet?
I have been paid to do a house interior.
Yes, do tell.
Yes. Well, Laugh Track had a beautiful house that she did, and she said that it wasn't finished, and I volunteered, and she was like, "Have at it," and it was awesome. I was able to incorporate the modern design that she had and give her a little pool room so she can play some billiards.
Nice. Did you have any did you have like a big reveal where there was a bus parked in front of the house and the bus rolls away and
No. Nothing like that. Just a screenshot and just hey, let me know if you want anything changed. I'm pretty flexible.
So let's say that somebody wanted to have their house extreme makeover Ginny edition, Zestra edition done. What would you charge them? How would you charge, by room, or would you charge them for the whole project, or how would you want to do that?
Well, it depends on the size of the project. It starts about 100 wax, and it takes a couple hours. Donna had 5 rooms, and it took me about 5 hours.
Wow.
So yeah, it was an investment, and completely worth it though. So
so how do you see the adjustment going to survival mode now?
I was gonna say it may take longer.
Well, yeah, it will take longer, and there will be a lot more negotiating for supplies, and that's why we have Donna Laugh Track the Miner. And, it will be lots of trades like, "Hey, I need this. What can I do for you?"
Right. What do you, are there some materials that you think are going to be problematic or you're going to have to struggle to make or get?
I think that, I don't necessarily know that I'm going to have any problematic type of materials. I think the nether materials and end materials, those specialty, the end rods that provide lighting, those are very, very hard to get, and almost impossible in game until you actually fight the end dragon.
So the end imagine, right.
So there will be a lot of adjustments I'll have to do once we move over, but I look forward to the challenge.
Beautiful. That's fantastic. Does anybody have any questions for Art and Ginny and Laugh Track? I'm so excited that I've got a panel of non-dudes to talk to today, because it's usually me and Corey and several other guys. So who has questions for the OG builders here? Okay, so it's gonna be a long half hour because we're supposed to go till 6. This is why I was saving. This is why I was saving Sue's other video.
Our
only-
vision for the uplift. I just see, you know, a continuation of the community that, you know, the OGs have had. And I think it's just going to be expanding the family and just getting to know new people.
Yeah, we've been having decision-making meetings in Chicken Ka that we call it. I've been calling us the CK7 because it's easier than I don't know. People get cranky when you call them an elder. So basically, the CK7, we've been getting together to make decisions about some pretty big things that are coming our way. And the last one of those we had, well, other than the drunk one with Corey last night, the one where we did business,
11:30.
right? We ended up at the end of it all recognizing how lucky we are to be able to make these decisions with people whose company we enjoy. We all get along. We all make pretty good decisions together. Nobody's gotten especially cranky, you know, and there's, you know, it could get cranky because we all have a way we want this to go. And if it's not going specifically that way, it's easy to kind of get caught up in that. So,
You know, what I find interesting, I think the hardest transition was going from just playing the game to making the uplift. Because we were all in here just having fun, had big plans on different builds we were going to do and things we were going to work on together. And then it was like, oh, wait a minute.
And then we were told to go west.
Yeah.
Go west.
And everything
Go
changed.
west.
Everything changed. It was like the Oklahoma land rush when we all started moving out here.
Yeah.
And you know, and we weren't, I wasn't excited about that move. I didn't want to be, you know, pushed out of the central cathedral zone, but it happened and it's turned out to be a pretty good experience. So now we get to manage a city and we get to manage the economy of a city. And we get the potential to make some money for ourselves and money for charity. And that's, I think, that's what I want to see happen. We're going to enable a charitable giving fund. And we're going to model it on, we think on what MBlue has done with the Uplift Art Foundation. And that's a big deal for us. We started, you know, the Schipul project 3 years ago was based it wasn't based in, but it became a thing where we did charitable giving in exchange for a token called Schipul. And Sue and a guy named Marty Bull Schippels were like really great at making memes and keeping us all laughing. And we managed to raise significant amounts of money for local charities. And now we're getting ready to start doing that on a bigger scale with Chicken Ka and another project that's coming our way. So let's see. If I had a vision for the future of the Uplift world, it would be that. It would be that people emulate the idea of uplift art, find a charity that they can support, a cause that they can champion, and spend some of your real ass money that you're going to make selling NFTs from this world to the outside market or whatever it is your services are. Find a way to spend money in the real world to make other people's lives better. That's my vision for the Uplift. And that's when you hear MBlue talk about the win-win-win economy, that's exactly what he means. I win, you win, other people win. Who can I find to help win? That's what we're doing in Chicken Ka. So I hope that catches on with other communities in the Uplift world. Laugh Track, what's your vision for the future of the Uplift world?
Actually, gee, Greg, pretty close to what you said. Can you think of anything that makes me happier than being able to give to people?
Nope.
Right.
Well, maybe finding like an eight string long block of diamonds. Like, see, right, that's pretty good, right? But other than that, charitable giving, and we cry about this all the time. We hear some project MBlue gave a bunch of money. We're like, oh, that's the greatest thing I've heard. So we're both very emotional about having a chance to give people things, and you know, gratitude and generosity. That's where we live, and we're happy to be imbuing that into the Uplift. Well, what way do you want it to go? That's Jazz from Lisa Chandler. That's where I wanted to go. I want other people to catch on to that idea and ask us how we did it, and then make it happen in their part of the Uplift world. What was the discussion around getting started to the Uplift? What was the vision?
Corey
Yeah, that's
said
a
go
Corey
west.
question. Yeah, that's a Corey question.
Really?
Would-
Yeah, I mean, we pretty much, Corey said to do it, so we did. That's pretty much the way it is. You know, Corey asked us to do this or that or the other. That's what we did because, you know, we love Corey. So,
we
and then-
trust Corey.
And we do absolutely trust Corey. I mean, because we know him as the loving and giving person that he is.
Well, and
So-
there was all the
Pretty easy.
history of hashtag coffee and the whole Schipple thing. I don't know how many wallets I've downloaded now, and I still don't know anything about cryptocurrency.
Right.
Although
Right.
I've learned a lot. I have learned a lot. I know a lot more than most of my friends.
I'm about to have a Zoom conference this evening with my daughters and my older daughter's fiance, because all of a sudden they're like, gee, Dad, maybe this stupid Minecraft thing isn't such a bad idea. So they want to learn about how to start a wax wallet, what are NFTs. So I'm going to be doing a briefing for them tonight. Dad's suddenly cool because Minecraft. I don't know. It's crazy. From Dwayne, so excited to see such passionate people that want to help others. I like playing Minecraft with my friends. I like raising money to help people I know need the help. And I get to do both things with a bunch of people that are just as crazy about it as I am. And they're far more talented than I am at actually making beautiful things in Minecraft. From David, and thence Corey saith unto thou, go forth and place blocks. That's exactly how that happened.
Perfect.
When Corey built his Fortress of Solitude, where the cathedral is now, we were like, why do we have to ride all the way out here to just see Corey? It's stupid. So I filled his house with polar bears because I was mad. But you know, it wasn't as far as we thought. Now we're way out the west of where that was. So that's been fun.
Corey texted me one day and said, head out to minus 10,000 and just build something. Just go out there and start building something and then get everybody to come out and start building around you. I'm like, okay.
Really? I didn't know that.
There's a tower and it's on one of the railroads around Chicken Caw, right in the corner with the, what's that called? The beam.
Right.
And it says, first build out west.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was Sue. And then she got sad that she lost her land.
Yeah, I lost the land I first picked.
Yeah, me too.
Right.
Yeah, I had
But
a giant flat cliff face, and I was gonna make a dolphin in the ocean, a giant dolphin, and have it say "so long" and "thanks for all the fish," like from Douglas Adams' Hitchhiker's
that's
Guide.
awesome.
I was so excited that I found this big wall over the ocean, and then I came back the next day and it was redded out. It was like, you told us to move west. I moved west, not far enough. You son of a.
But you can get the crew. We'll make you one.
Right,
Greg.
Yes, Ginny. Hi.
Hi, you just need to add that sign over the dolphin that's already out in the ocean I built.
I know, but I did. I mean, it was going to be a giant sculpture because in the book, that's what they did. They left a giant dolphin sculpture, right?
Well,
That said,
mine's
"So
just
long and thanks for all the
underwater.
fish." I know. So we'll do that. We'll definitely do that. Thank you, Nathan. Nathan says, amazing. Yeah, we think so, but not. I don't know. It is amazing that. I don't know. We were friends before, right? We all knew each other before this, but this is making those friendships stronger and more fun. So there you go. That's the word.
There's also something to be said about the timing of it all too, where we're all stuck at home and some of us have lost our jobs, and having this to focus on and get us through our day has been fantastic.
Right. MNAU is asking, will it be possible to build under different weather environments, i.e. winter? Yes. There are snowy environments. In fact, the cathedral, you may notice on some days, has snow on top of it, which we use for snowball fights after our gratitude ceremony. But yeah, there are polar regions. I want to say polar because there's no poles. Why does the sun rise instead if the Minecraft world is flat? Anyway, yes, there are other weather environments. It rains, there's thunderstorms. Thunderstorms can kill you in a survival Minecraft world, and they can turn some animals into other things. Like if you see a horse that looks like a skeleton walking around in the world, that's a horse that's been struck by lightning in the game. In a survival world with mobs enabled, lightning strikes a pig and it becomes a piglin, like a zombie piglin from the nether, walking around on your land. So lightning has an effect on the world. There is snow, there is rain. Yeah.
Lightning also sets things on fire.
Like what, Ginny?
Like roofs of houses.
We wanted to make the Maya village have thatched thatched hut roofs. Nope, because they all caught on fire and burned stuff down, and that's not cool. But yes, lightning will do that.
Live and learn.
Right. All right. We got like 20 minutes to go. What do you guys want to talk about?
I want us to set a date for the first regatta.
Oh, see, yeah. Well, do we? Well, we're not going to be public. We're not going to have people to come participate for a while yet. I mean, we could maybe do a little race. Just those of us.
I think the OGs ought to have a competition.
I think we would all lose to Ginny and Sue because they know how to weave stuff. And banner making is part of
vote for anything though.
All right,
yeah, very true.
You got to figure out banners.
I'm as bad at boating as I am walking through doors.
Yeah, the race is not just boating. You row your boat for a while, then you have to stop and do a Minecraft skill. And one of them is weaving a banner. And I had never done that before. And I'm like, oh, and so I love. But you also have to catch a fish, and
I can fish.
It has to be a fish though, because you can catch other stuff when you're fishing, and it says catch a fish. So I'm going to act to disqualify anybody that shows up with a boot that they caught while fishing. See, so I'm smart. That's how that goes. How do you talk while in game? Do you use Discord or Zoom, or do you chat? Donna and I just yell because she's in the other end of the house.
My daughter and I, and Ginny and I, and Donna, Ginny, and my daughter and I will get on the phone and actually merge our.
I think there's supposed to be a way to use Discord to do that while you're in game, so you can see the game and talk to each other. But I don't know how to use it.
We need a Discord tutor. We need to trade Discord tutoring for banner making services.
Ooh.
Right. So this is the thing. Think about all the things you can trade in this game, all the things you can trade out of the game, all of the skills you can interchange with people. That's why I'm excited that this is happening in a Minecraft world, because that's the fun part. Kids go to school. Why do you think your kids like Minecraft? Because they get on the phone with each other, or they see each other in school. No, that's not how you build a chicken cooker. You got to put 2 redstone behind the 3rd block and use wool. Like that's what's happening. That's why kids are into this. They're interchanging how to make things and showing each other how to do stuff. And that's what we spend most of our time together doing, is showing each other. I showed Sue how to do some advanced clearing tactics for over our railroads today, and she's like, "Oh, right." Now she knows how to do it, right? So that's that's trading skills.
Until I wiped out Katie's huge railroad hub that she made.
Undo.
I did. Well, I noticed it, and then I thought, oh my God, it better not be more than 2 moves back, and it popped back in. Thank God, because.
All right. Next question from Lucas. I will try to make my question again. I see some land in Atomic Hub. Not sure which one I should buy. This is the wrong. Go ask that in the Telegram channel, and then they'll help you out, because we don't know. Nobody knows. Lucas, I'll answer your question. Which one should I buy? I don't know, and nobody does. Anybody that tells you they know which one you should buy, they're all random. They haven't been assigned yet.
I was gonna say they're random.
Buy them all.
Yeah, buy them all. Please buy them all.
What I'm saying, buy them all.
There's other things going on, but yeah, Lucas, anybody that tells you they have a strategy is shooting in the dark, because none of this is set up to run completely, and we don't know how. It may be that a 25 in one spot is worth more than a 200 in another. It may be that the 200s are too big for people to actually use by themselves. So it may be that your 200 you win is not when you're anybody or want to play the game with, and you may want to trade other people for theirs once those assignments are made. Buy the property, buy the land, buy the rail plots, and see what happens next. And I bet the secondary market is going to be bedlam. It's going to be absolutely nuts when stuff starts hitting the secondary market once those property locations and sizes are assigned. And that's gamification. That's what everybody wants. So
he says he knows they're random, but they're like 2 or 3 types.
No, there's only one type right now. None of them are assigned. It just says random land.
Rail. But one random rail and random. The types maybe he's talking about, because there are 1 pack, 3 packs, 10 packs.
Right. Well, they're all of one type. In other words, it's either 3 rail or 3 land. Yeah.
Right. They're either land or rail. So that's all, and they're all random.
So if you're asking which you should buy, land or rail, again, I don't know. Rail travel is going to pay a little more reward than walking travel, or you as the owner of that square will get a little more reward for people using it than them walking across your land. But and it'll be strategic, right? If you're in the right place, a lot of people may come across your rail plot, but you can also build on those rail plots. And like, it's not just a 2 wide railroad. It's a big 50 by 50 wide promenade that the only thing you can't do is interfere with the rail travel or pedestrian travel across it. After that, you can go nuts. You can build big giant builds that are beautiful or scary or weird. As long as it doesn't kill people or interfere with rail travel, you're free to build whatever you want, all the way down to bedrock, all the way up to sky build limit on those rail plots. So,
And Greg,
yes,
they can sell items on their rail plots too, correct?
that is correct. Well, as long as they're in a survival on one of the survival servers.
So survival server and a rail plot, you can make a little store and awesome.
Correct. Yeah, you can do that. Should be only one type. Others might be a poster. Nope, there's 2 types. There's rail and land. So there you go.
Yeah, be careful that you're not buying a poster if you want.
Yeah, the poster thing is funny because it says poster right on it, doesn't it? I mean, when I looked at it, it said poster. It didn't say land. It said poster, but it was a joke because of on the website when they wrote it, they were in such a hurry. It was late at night. You will be randomly assigned a plot, and randomly became kind of a thing. So they wanted that poster. There's only 22 of those, if I understand it, minted with the London land mistake on them. And Corey paid $700 cash for one of those yesterday. So if you have one, you'll want to make sure and guard it with your life, or put it on the market and tag Corey in the listing, because yeah, he wants all of them. Lisa, did you have a question, or are you just jumping back in with us?
I just wanted to say how grateful I am to have this time to hear all of your stories, and mention how wonderful it's been that you've all been in the community. It just made it feel so much more like a family, like coming into a community, having all of you around and having built and being there and doing great things. And I also wanted to encourage you to set up a YouTube channel. I know I'm telling a lot of people this for different reasons lately, but I'm sure people would tune in. And actually, if you want to do some charity, I think you could probably auction off time on that phone call with you, like building with your friends with the original builders.
Oh,
Nice.
I mean,
Right. So, yeah, I think that's, we see that there are YouTubers who use Discord with groups, and then that's what they put out there. So I think that's what you're talking about, right?
yeah, just like we're filming today, or whatever you call it, recording.
We could
right?
stream our gameplay right onto Discord. Yeah.
Yeah, you can do it on Discord. You can put it into Zoom. You can put it straight into YouTube. It takes 24 hours to get approved, I learned. But
Nice.
anyway, there's lots of different ways to do it, or however you want to do it. But just creating that content, I think, would be really enjoyable. I would watch it. If you guys put up a video every day about your latest builds, even just you guys building, I'd watch it every day.
Nice. Well, thank you, Lisa. We appreciate that.
I think maybe we ought to record our chicken carragata.
I think so. I think we should have a CK7, no holds barred. What's the movie? Deliverance. The Deliverance Regatta.
Oh, yes.
We're all grown ups here.
Coming up there.
Lisa, do we need to fill all the way to the top of the hour, or are you okay with us letting go a little bit early here?
Hey, are we gonna watch the regatta video?
Oh
then?
yeah. Let me show you what we're talking about.
Right.
Since we're talking regatta.
And I'm
Yeah.
sure
And if
people
you
have other
wanted-
questions after.
We could do a regatta as a fundraiser. We have a hippie dance party a week from today, and we have the Easter egg hunt on Easter. So if you want to do a regatta at both or either, feel free.
Okay, so this is what you're in for when you get into Sue's crazy boat race.
Welcome to the regatta. I know you've all been dying for this one. I'm not going to go around show you the house, but we're just going to get to it. When you run the race, you're going to be out here, and this is where you'll start, down in the bunkhouse.
Sounds ominous.
There are plenty of chests down here. You're going to be asked to empty all your pockets and keep all your items in there. till the end of the race. Then you're going to come down, grab a boat. And we're going to head out on the water. Keeping the torches to your right. That's very important to remember. We're going to look for banners on the river, and that's where we know to stop for instructions. The first one's a little tricky. It's around this corner. You're going to come in here, and there's some hallways. You're going to run down the hallways and pick up the items that are in the chests at the end. Then you're going to head down into the art cave. Again, remember, keep the torches on your right. There are
I got lost. First time I tried this, I got lost.
other caves and pathways that you don't want to get lost going
I-
down and into. Back up to your boats. Follow along. Torches on the right. Don't go down that waterway. However, it's good to know that all of the properties on Sue FG's land are connected by water. So feel free to come visit, grab a boat anywhere, and just tour around. As we come around this corner, there's some more banners. We're going to read the instructions. This is telling us to dock up here around this corner. And then we have to go up the stairs next to the waterfall. So once you dock, you're going to have to cross the river and go up those stairs. Up here, there's some more banners with instructions on what to do. I'll give you a hint. Learn how to make a banner. The next instructions around this corner are going to tell us to look for a hidden treasure inside the cave. There's some different little waterways you can go down to try to find the hidden item. Once you have that, head on out. If there's any kind of little boat tie up there, there's a couple little cut-throughs here you can take. Our next banner has us docking here. You're going to get out and you're going to go up to those chests, grab a fishing pole and catch a fish. Once you have all 7 items, cross this finish line. Good luck, and I'll see you at the
There you
races.
go. That's Sue's second masterpiece of video editing and voiceover. That's the regatta. That's going to be a boat race that you can participate in on her land over there at Chicken Cod. So this is how we're gamifying people wanting to come be on your land and do things. And it's inspired, and I'm super proud of everybody that's joined us in this. Y'all are much better at that part of this than I am, and I'm super excited to be part of your team.
Yep, me too.
Me too.
So I'm going to tease those in attendance. I'm not going to give any details, but I'm going to tell you that we found out we voted this week the CK7. We are taking on a partner in the development of Chicken Ka that is going to do extraordinary things for Chicken Ka and for us to develop charitable giving as a baseline thing in the Uplift. And he's been very generous and very helpful. And we can't tell you any more about it except to say one of the most exciting future developments coming to the Uplift world is going to happen because of this partnership with our friend. Who, I don't know. I don't want to say his name. I want to make sure he's cool with us saying his name. But we have a guy who's buying into Chicken Ka in a big way, and it's going to pay off for all the players that come visit us in that part of the world. And it's going to be an incredible experience. And we're honored and lucky. And now we get to help other people. And that's
great.
That's a great thing.
Right there.
Yeah. Also, I want to thank Donna for her idea to build a replica of the Haitian Roots School in Chicken Ka. We're building that now, and because that came up in a conversation last night with M Blue and Corey on the what's the name of the thing there, the clubhouse. NFT Nick made a call, and we have we have to figure out whether their power grid can support it or not. But it looks like he got Dell to donate computers for the entire school, like enough computers for all the kids in the school down there in Haiti. Now we have to find out, They probably need a server. They probably need some sort of solar charging power supply because the power grid in Haiti is very iffy. But there's some details to be worked out there. But this is what we want all of the Uplift to do. And we feel like Corey, I know Corey gave us the chance to be an example to other people for what you can do in this world and what you should do in this world. And it's why we start everything we do with putting gratitudes on the wall in the cathedral or in our homes or where we happen to be starting in the world. So that's the elders of the Uplift telling you, go forth and prosper and help others.
Go forth and give.
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 We believe that the more generous we are, the more comes back to us. And so
Well,
we're gonna be generous.
And the more
Ginny's like-
generous we are, then the happier everyone is.
Ginny's like, I didn't agree to that. Yeah, you did. It was
Not
unanimous.
true.
All right. So Lisa, once again, thank you from all of us for the opportunity to talk to DACathon people who we normally may not have met and got to interact with. Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you for welcoming us to your family and for becoming part of the DACathon family. And on behalf of Crownlandia, we look forward to being neighbors with you.
Yes.
That was our quest for
Yes.
land.
We look forward to having the longest undefended border in the Uplift, just like US and Canada. That's how it's going to go.
Woohoo.
All right.
By the way, just so folks know, Crownlandia is along the western edge of Chicken Cod, just a little bit west of where we are. And that's exciting. That means you guys are going to be in a survival server. So we're going to have to show people how to actually build things and how to mine for resources. And here we go.
I'll help anyone who needs help for whatever it is I can help them with. Farming, anything.
Okay, you're recruited.
It's a
We're
lot
doing
more.
a lot of
It's a lot more. Listen, it's a lot more fun when you learn how to do the thing.
Right.
You know, people keep coming back when they know how to do things because they realize what an awesome game it is.
And
And I
everyone,
appreciate from you.
and I was going to say, anyone on the server is very helpful. If you just put a question in chat, most likely someone will be able to help you out or guide you on how to make bone meal or whatever you're stuck on at the moment.
Yeah. If you run across a game mechanic, you don't know what to do with it, ask in Telegram, ask where you see us in the game. If you find a beehive, don't tear it down because bees make honey. It's valuable. It's fun.
They will attack you.
They will attack you if you swat them. But if you kill the bees and they don't come back, you'll be sad. Trust me. Yeah. So keep the bees and let us know if you need help.
You will be sad.
There we go.
What's our sign off?
Thank you again so much.
Chicken car. He never gets old. We got M Blue to do it yesterday. We got M Blue to do it on the air yesterday. So yeah. All right, Lisa, we're good to go.